Good evening. A man has been charged with attempted murder after two people were attacked in Bracknell. Police were called to Quadrant Court in the town on Saturday morning. A woman was seriously injured. 35-year-old Kieran Sherwood was also charged with theft. A 20-year-old woman who attended Reading Festival at the weekend has died in hospital. Around 100,000 people descended on the town for the three-day music event. Organisers say the woman had a pre-existing medical condition. She died at the Royal Berkshire Hospital on Friday night. A jet skier has been rescued after becoming seriously injured near Poole Harbour. Lifeboat crews were called to the scene yesterday morning. The casualty had already been pulled on board a passing boat. They were brought to shore and handed to ambulance crews. Police have released CCTV of a man they'd like to speak to after a security guard suffered a broken ankle in an assault in Southampton. A man stole a bottle of vodka from Lidl on Victoria Road in Woolston on the 26th of June. When approached by a security guard, he attacked him. The victim, in his 20s, was taken to hospital for treatment. Landlords and people with second homes in Dorset are being asked to consider housing families who have fled Afghanistan. Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council says it's committed to supporting families who have been devastated by recent events. Now, how about this for a way to spend the bank holiday? Fundraisers in Dorset and Hampshire have spent the day pulling a 35-tonne aeroplane at Bournemouth Airport. 20 teams signed up for the event, which, due to the effects of COVID, was many fewer than previous years, as Richard Chlöe now reports.
20 people pulling a 35-tonne Boeing 737. The challenge is to be the fastest team to pull the plane 50 metres. 20 teams are competing this year, and all are local charities raising thousands of pounds in the process. For most people, it wasn't the winning that mattered. Just the chance to do something unusual.
Do you know what? It's probably a bit heavier. I thought it was going to be lighter than that with all of us. It was really good fun.
We thought it was just going to be, we don't have to pull much, but
we thought we'll let everyone else do it. Yeah. No, you can't do that, can you?
It went quicker than I was expecting, but I think we did all right. Yeah, pretty strong.
Yeah, nice easy start, which is quite nice. I think just took it home from there, really.
The event takes place just off the main runway at Bournemouth Airport, and the plane and facilities are donated by a local aviation company. It has been an annual event, but last year it was cancelled due to the pandemic. The situation with COVID means it's taken a huge effort by organisers and volunteers to get this event underway today. And next year they hope they can get closer to the maximum of 40 teams.
We really didn't think that we would actually be able to do this year, particularly a few months ago when government guidance was changing from one second to the next. We were hoping for a few more, but 20 is a very good number, and for many years we actually operated at less than 20. So we're quite happy that we've got at least some people coming out to do this mad event.
And together these charities expect to raise more than £20,000 for good causes. Richard Chlöe, ITV News, Bournemouth Airport.
16 and 17-year-olds are able to get their COVID vaccine at the Kassam Stadium in Oxford from today. It's open for walk-in appointments at 9:30 this morning, and it will remain open until 7 o'clock every evening. Proof of age must be provided, and the NHS is warning that queues may form as demand is expected to be high. Around 30,000 letters have been sent to residents in Portsmouth, encouraging them to install solar panels. Houses deemed suitable for the technology have been contacted by the City Council as part of its Switched On Solar campaign. It's hoped it will help the authority become carbon zero by 2030. Well, all those solar panels come into effect. Let's take a look now with the weather. Here's Holly Green.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV Meridian weather. Hello, good evening. We have got high pressure in charge at the moment, but unfortunately there's an awful lot of cloud stuck underneath it. It does mean we're seeing a lot of dry weather, mind you, although an odd shower or two a possibility. But yes, fairly cloudy, hopefully with some bright spells coming through on occasion though. This is the high that I speak of, a squeeze around in the isobars you can see there, so hence the breeze that we've had. But as the week goes on, some subtle shifts in this high. See us picking up more of an easterly, and that draws in some slightly warmer air, and the winds ease down a little bit as well. At the moment, many of us on the cloudy side, though perhaps not everyone. As we head through the night tonight, this breeze continues to draw a fair amount of cloud across us. A speckle or two of rain a possibility, but not too much of it. And temperatures stay up, so 13, 14 Celsius to start tomorrow morning. A cloudy start to things, but I do think on balance more of us see a slightly better chance of picking up some sunny spells. I couldn't rule out a shower, but most of us won't see one. Temperature's still a bit disappointing, although getting into the low 20s where you do get some sunshine, perhaps a better chance of brightness later in the week, and temperatures rising a bit as well.
Great Western Railway sponsors the ITV Meridian weather.
Thanks, Holly. Well, that's it from everyone here on the Bank Holiday Monday team. Amanda Piper is back with Good Morning Britain tomorrow from 6 a.m. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.